Welcome back to Open Window with Pan and Jazz. You know the deal, okay? If you know us, you know us. If you don't,
Can't do it. I can't take this shit.
get off this video. No, I'm just kidding.
What the
But
fuck?
for today, Attack on Titan. The final season finally dropped after many
Was
years
it
of
part,
waiting.
what is this, part 3? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it came out. Attack on Titan, the anime, is finally done. Has been around for since forever, basically. When did season 1 come out? 2012?
That's what I'm trying to see right now. I keep wanting to call it New Gen, but that shit is not New
Well,
Gen.
yeah,
It's like,
it's not new gen. Like I started watching it back in like 2016 when I was still
2013.
in
Damn.
school in 10th grade, and today, or rather yesterday, I finally finished it. Well, let me just say it as it is. It was peak.
It was,
I cannot
was.
use another word here. It is just phenomenal, and we know because I read the manga back when it was dropping week by week or month by month, whatever it was. Yeah, I know the ending got and is now getting like new criticism, hate, but also love, depending on the person.
Yeah.
But it is still infamous in the anime community as one of the supposedly worst endings for any series. Like I went on Twitter today, like this morning, and some guy had like, tell me your worst anime endings. Let me start. Attack on Titan.
That's like for that to be your first is crazy.
Bro just wanted to start an argument because I mean I get it, right? You might not like it, but come on, the ending is not that bad.
It's not nearly as bad. And the thing is, with AOT ending as well is like with how great of like everything leading up to this moment, with all the foreshadowing and like the plot, the character development. They're not even looking at the anime, but it's just strictly the manga, just the story itself. It's very hard to just end it off in a perfect way to where everyone's gonna be happy. I think that, and the writer knew that too, because when it came out for the manga, the amount of like death threats and this shit that was coming his way was insane.
Times.
Yeah, and I think it's good now, at least with the anime closing, at least all the anime onlys are on the same page as the manga readers. Finally, I feel like there has been some hate, but I feel like it's more like this. I think people are just sad, so it's not whether it's like it's a good or bad ending. I think people are just like still like just coping and honestly just being sad and kind of pushing through the emotions because there's a lot of beloved characters that are lost. I think it's been more positive than when the manga came out, people were so mad. I've never seen like it was the comic consensus was literally just pure anger for a lot of people.
People started making their own endings.
Yeah,
they started drawing their own manga.
And it wasn't even good. It was still ass. Like their stuff was terrible.
They made Eren like an edgelord that just wanted to kill everybody and all is good. The amount of hate or confusion that was going on before the final chapter dropped is actually insane. I was there live on Reddit waiting for that leak, and as soon as we got the first leak, which wasn't visuals, we only got the translations, right? We only got the translation for what was said. And the translation was so, like, it was bad. It wasn't even fully accurate, okay? So certain things were very wrong. But the story, that like in the final chapter, when we were reading it, bro, that shit was the worst thing I have ever read. Like, the worst type of conclusion, okay? The actual translations and all kind of made it better. Not by a lot, but it made it better. But the I don't know, people were waiting for this 10 out of 10 ending, and then as soon as we learned that this is the final chapter and nothing else was dropping, and at that point we still haven't had any insight from Eren, right? All up to that final chapter, we were only seeing everything happen through the eyes of Armin and his friends. Eren was just the thing, that the goal. Everyone wanted to get to him, but we never got his motive really. We never got his mental state currently. And the final chapter did all of that, which even now, still in retrospect, I would say was a bad thing, because I feel like we needed at least 2 more chapters, at least, to really understand Eren and his decisions. Because the way the manga did it just felt rushed, low-key. Like suddenly Armin and Eren talk, and then Eren starts crying, and then suddenly, oh, happy, quote unquote, happy ending. And then the ending is still fucked because they didn't really do anything except live good lives, but then after they're gone, the Earth still goes to shit slowly but surely through wars. It's, yeah, I don't know. Still not sure.
So didn't the author add like a couple more pages? Like,
yeah, he did. He did.
So I can't remember, like, were the pages like the parts where like the Earth is, it just deteriorates over? Is that what he added?
I think so, yeah. Like, the extra pages didn't really make anything better. They also didn't make a lot, like, anything really worse. It was just there, and we were like, we hoped that we would get more pages for Eren or for Mikasa or whatever, or anyone. But no, it's just, you know, I'm gonna just call it filler. Like, it didn't really do anything. So that, I mean, the manga ending heavily criticized. After a while, I just accepted it. It's not my favorite thing, but it's still not as bad as people say. But now we have the anime. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, the anime somehow improved it. Like, the anime cut out certain things. I'm gonna get to it in a bit. They cut out some scenes, and through visuals, through just, you know, animation backgrounds, through voice acting, and music. It just made it so much better, and it also made it so much easier to visualize. Because in the manga, sure, right? I mean, the art isn't the best. I'm gonna say it as it is, but the anime really made me realize what was happening exactly. Because while reading, you still, you know, it's sometimes pretty abstract. You don't understand it fully, but the anime really did it. And some people were saying, yeah, I hoped for an anime original ending, right? To fix the ending. People were on some. It was leaked. We have official sources that the ending is going to be different. I was telling people years ago, no, we're not getting no fucking anime original ending.
Why would they even do that? I think that doesn't even make any sense, because if there was going to be an anime original ending, I feel like the manga would have already been changed or altered, or maybe new chapters would have came out. Like, why would the author sit back? Because it probably still had to come from the author. Mm-hmm. Why would he even approve something like that? Like, that was not very going to happen.
Especially considering anime-only endings have a tendency to be worse than the manga. The erased anime ending, the ending is anime-only. So
I didn't know that.
So spoilers, of course, for Erased, the ending. He wakes up in this hospital. You know, the killer gets caught. This is the ending. But then the manga, all of this doesn't happen, and the manga ends in some forest on a bridge where the MC catches the killer. I don't know any more. Like, I don't want to go into too many details, okay, in case anybody is still listening to this, but who hasn't read it or hasn't watched it. But the manga is a bit longer, so they probably went anime original because they didn't have enough episodes, and they didn't want to, you know, just end it in the middle. So they had to make it filler. Let's just call it that, or anime canon. I guess that term that Boruto is so well known for actually applies here.
I suppose.
Yeah, but generally, I fuck with the ending kinda. Like, there are some elements that, you know, are not the best, but it's good. It's good. The critiques that it gets, that and you said this before. Like, would you actually say that the ending ruins the entire show now?
I feel like that's such a crazy thing, because like, we've watched so much other anime where like they've literally been ruined for one reason or another. Mm-hmm. Like, for Promised Neverland for season 2, we all know as let's, you know, who should not be named, where they literally just deleted like 3 different arcs that were major to the plot line. It'd be one thing that something happened like that, like they just maybe like they didn't kill like certain characters, and maybe they, you know, something like, but like the amount of foreshadowing, and you know, it's a good anime too, because people, like, with each new part that came out, people would rewatch the entire show just to look for, like, oh, I see Eren right there, or like they actually did foreshadow that, or that's why he acted the way they did, like, or even like I've seen things like where even way back then, like where Bertolt, the Colossal Titan, where like he almost like he was like raising his arm to go do something, mm-hmm. And then people, if you zoom in, he's trying to like bite his hand because he's trying to because he doesn't know what's going on, or he's like too scared or whatever. So he's trying to turn into the Colossal Titan and just kill everybody. It's even like certain things like that. Like, that's like in seasons 2 and, like, you know, way earlier, that plays into what's going on right now. So it's like, I feel like how intricate and well thought out, and like the foreshadowing and just everything about the story, the character development. I feel like it's like, of course, like towards the end, yes, you can make arguments for like Armin's character and stuff like that, some stuff like that, but like up until that point, it's literally near perfect. So just to say like the ending just ruins the entire show, yeah, maybe if you want to say it's not a masterpiece and it goes from a 10 to a 9, or maybe even a 10 to like an 8.5, at the lowest in my opinion like an 8, then yeah, that's valid. But people, we were just checking on Mal, people like 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, like what the fuck is going on?
It just
Are
doesn't
we watching
make
the same
sense.
show?
It doesn't make any sense. The writing is good. Okay, I cannot stress this enough, and I also don't understand people who actually sit down to say, yeah, the writing is very bad, the development is bad, in one of the most critically acclaimed anime of all time. I'm saying it as it is. With, as you said, the foreshadowing goes from very early on, and you can tell the author really thought it out. And then you have the most, like, the weirdest types of critiques. I saw some like 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago on TikTok, I believe, or Twitter, I forgot, I believe it was TikTok, where some people were criticizing different anime, right? And then Attack on Titan was one of them, talking about the anime or the series glorifies some H guy beliefs, right? You know, World War II type of shit, okay? Because of what Eren is doing, as if the show doesn't very openly tell you and show you that what Eren is doing is wrong. Like, the show goes exactly against this exact criticism, and people
And a lot of y'all
talking
who are
shit.
who've read the manga and watched the anime are like, Aaron was right. Like that entire thing is you. First of all, you need to be like put on the list, because that's insane, insane work to be. I just publicly being like, Aaron is right, even though he's committing literal world genocide. He is killing a lot of. It's not about like, even if it's not innocent people, the way he's going about everything is insane. It's literally insane. And that's why the ending is the way it is. That's why, and even with I kind of like the ending in that sense, because like it kind of shows like he knew that this was not going to turn out like in some happy, or we're all going to survive. That's not going to happen. Like the entire of AOT has been a very tragic story from the get go. Like the first thing we're introduced to is this man's mom being killed right in front of him. Like it's a very tragic story. It was not going to end happily at all. Especially when it started including Marley and all these politics, and then we started just learning more and more about the secrets about the walls being made out of Titans. Like we knew the story was not going to end well. So I think maybe that's why a lot of people were kind of had hate for it, because like, we don't want to see our favorite characters pass or be sad. But like, what did y'all think was going to happen when this man is terrorizing the entire world? Come on now. Come on now.
I mean, it makes sense. The ending or the series. Some people are saying it's not complex at all, it's very easy to understand, but I would disagree, especially after watching a couple people's like reaction or just responses to the ending, where many people didn't understand what was meant by Mikasa has a very important role in this for Ymir. The reason Eren did all this, they don't get Armin's development. It's just weird. This ending alone, like people are always shitting on Mikasa as a character, right? Because she's it's all Eren in her head, right? But this ending just explains all of it, why she is the way she is, and why it is important for her to be this way, and how her killing Eren solves this whole thing, especially for Ymir. Like it just shows and explains everything. People are either purposefully disregarding it, or they just don't understand. And if it's the second one, you can still look into it, read some, explanations, all good. But if you, purposefully disregard all these points in writing just to hate on it, I mean, come on now. Just watch fucking... What can you watch? My Hero? Yeah, I'm a Slender My Hero. Go watch My Hero. Far easy.
Way easier to understand.
Yeah.
Way easier to understand.
But overall, I don't know if they added anything really, but they definitely cut out small bits and pieces, maybe like Levi in his wheelchair with Gabby and what was the boy called again?
Falco?
Yeah, Falco, like they were, pushing him, like they were together, helping him. Like this was some cute stuff that wasn't in the anime, sure. But I think the funniest part was that Armin's very famous and memeable quote to Eren, which was, "Thank you for becoming a mass murderer for us," was cut from the anime.
Thank the Lord.
It's...
That crazy ass line.
I cannot get enough of this. Because, yeah, it was criticized. Like, I don't know. I forgot if it had any, like, valid explanation and reasoning. Probably it had. But they cut it. And I assume they did it on purpose. Just simply because why would you have it in there? It's Armin should not be thanking Eren for what he did. He really shouldn't thank him. It is what it is. But overall, I cannot really, like, on the technical aspect, I cannot really say anything bad about it. Even, like, people were hating on the CGI before. I think the CGI was very good in this. It wasn't annoying. It didn't look bad. And while watching, sometimes you don't even, realize it here and there. And every character had a good conclusion. Even Zeke. Zeke finally realizing what life is all about. Coming out, Levi, bro, here I am, kill me. I get it now. It's all good. Okay, I'm sorry, and I get it. And Levi, of course, just swipes his head off his shoulders. It's
Levi, my goat for real. Yeah, you said that with all the characters, you said like Reiner, it kind of like gave you like a new love for Reiner.
Oh yeah, Reiner was the MVP. Maybe he was already in the manga, but back then I didn't even realize. Maybe I wasn't focusing enough. But in this one, Reiner was going through it. He never gave up, even though his Titan is low-key the weakest, because every Titan has armor, but his Titan's entire whole ability is armor, but that armor is always destroyed. So this is like the whole ironic thing. Like, he's supposed to be the toughest, but he always gets folded.
Yes,
and
sir.
He still came back multiple times in this.
Never gave up.
Yeah. And, I don't know. I could be sitting here all day praising this on a technical aspect and, for some characters here and there. But overall, I must say the adaptation of, the manga, 10 out of 10. And AOT as a whole, also a 10. I wouldn't say the ending ruins anything here. You could, at the minimum, it's a 9. At the minimum. Because, come on now, even if the ending is bad, the ending does not ruin it all. On God, it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. I probably definitely agree and gave it a 10 out of 10 too. Because I read the manga more recently, because after the last part, I was like, I'm not waiting another 6 years. So I said, fuck it. And I read it. And at first, no, honestly, because I already saw people shitting on the ending. So I kind of went in there with a very negative mindset. But even with that, just looking at the manga alone, I still I didn't dislike the ending. I didn't love it, but I didn't dislike it either. I wasn't automatically oh, this shit's ass. It makes the entire anime or the entire manga ass. I just went to YouTube. I watched a lot of people's personal reviews on it, personal essays about it, kind of connecting some dots. Just helping me, just understand certain things. And it's peak, bro. It's definitely peak. It's one of probably the best stories in anime alone. Just manga wise, anime wise, still very, very well done. Even after they changed studios and all, it's still very, very solid. Voice acting was very, very solid. Of course, animation, everything was just immaculate about it. And yeah, the ending might not be the best. But that's another thing as well, is people made their own endings, they were still ass. And then all the people are saying, I'm not telling you have to be some type of crazy mangaka to be able to critique stuff, but y'all are saying that the ending is ass, but I have not heard one person give what should have happened that makes sense at least. And of course, and I know there's some holes with Armin's character, and granted, yeah, that is true, but none of that happens to literally the last couple of chapters, y'all. Literally the majority of the anime is literally a 10 out of 10. So yeah, if you want to go there, yes, 9 out of 10, 9.5. But for the experience it gave, yeah, it's for sure a 10 for me.
And if you don't give Attack on Titan a 10 and you're a One Piece or Naruto or even Bleach fan, you should not be giving these shows 10s either. Because we all know, and you can say what you want, all of these 3 shows have bad arcs, okay? Actually pretty bad arcs, but we still give it 10s. Just because, you can disregard the bad sometimes if the good is really good. And for Attack on Titan, come on now, it is the case. When the anime is good, and it is most of the time, it is superb. And
absolutely,
if it has some hiccups or some slower moments, they are not that big a deal. So
also shout out to the music as well. The music was great. Not even just for this final part, but just in general. I think they released the last ending too, "See You Later, Eren." There's that entire line and very great send off as well.
Yeah. As a concluding statement, because I think I said everything I wanted to say.
It's peak, y'all. It's peak.
Yeah.
Just enjoy stuff. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the anime for what it is, dog.
The ending, overhated for the animes, like specifically because we want to talk about the anime ending. Perfectly done, I would say. Even if you hate the ending, you cannot deny that the adaptation for that manga is very good. You should
Immaculate.
probably differentiate it to some degree. That is it for the Attack on Titan video. Okay, not keeping it not like on the short side as the Kagurabachi video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been Pan and Jazz on Open Window.
See y'all
And
later.
See you next time. Peace.
See you later, Aaron.